There we go. Dang. Go live. Late. There we go. Now it's got to wait for some people to get here. Mark, Five Finger Blanket, and Speak Your Truth t-shirt. Oh snap, we got a bunch of people piling up in here. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the late night live stream. We is in here hanging out. Hold on. Let me do some modifications right quick. There we go. We chilling, y'all. We is chilling. You say you missed the live stream yesterday, Miss Freeman. Did you catch the live stream tonight? The one that I just got finished with not too long ago? That was a legendary live stream. I ain't never screamed like a little girl so loud and ran up out this room so dang on fast. Yeah, that happened. So if you didn't already, go catch the live stream. But we in here, we chilling. I gotta do some orders. So if y'all don't mind keeping me company while I do these orders, I appreciate it. Shout out to Mark out there in the UK, United Kingdom. You got that Five Finger Ghost blanket and the Speak Your Truth military green shirt. Let me grab that. Ow, my knee. Just hit my knee on this green screen. Huh? You out of gray shorts? Large. Oh, okay. Yep, that's the right one. Let me autograph my man's shirt for him. Yo, my chair sits up so high now. It's weird, man. Like, I put this new hydraulic in here a long time ago, but when I put it in here, I broke the mechanism to let the chair up and down. So I put the hydraulic in. It was already set at a pretty good height for me because it's a taller hydraulic. But for some reason, the hydraulic pressure just released, and now the chair keep rising and rising, and now it sits up too high. My freaking feet are dangling. It'd be hard for me to sit in this chair. I can't even put my legs underneath the table. I'm sitting way too high up right now. And my head is cut off on the screen up here. All right, let me see. I gotta reach so far down. Oh my God. Felicia said she screamed and ran and cried during the live stream earlier. She said she almost left it because she was so scared. That was a scary live stream, I'll tell you that. Hell, I ran out of here. I almost fell too, because I stepped on something and it made me slip. I'm telling you, I forgot I was not home alone. My friend in the living room was like, "What happened?" I was like, "This video scared me." To my Patreon supporters that was waiting for me to do that one bug fetish video, it's coming. I honestly forgot about it because I got so busy with all these orders. But I want to knock out that video on Patreon tomorrow, to be honest with you. Shout out to Mark. Out there in the UK. Gotta do some special stuff with this order. Wait. 7. Let's see here. Look at value. Oh, darn it. What y'all want me to talk about today? What y'all want to know about today? Hold on. I'm doing the freaking back end work. This stuff gets complicated, especially when you're shipping out of the country. It asks for an HS code, which is basically how you identify what's in the package. T-shirt. Shirt. Women's, girls, boys, t-shirt, cotton. There we go. Save information. Save. Now generate label. USPS. Yo, so how about during the live stream, I had this bottle of water up here and I spilled it over. Yo, I spilled something on my desk twice today. Earlier when I was doing that compilation video, I spilled my dang on hot tea onto my keyboard and messed it up. And then I spilled this freaking bottle of water over and messed up a bunch of my shipping labels during our live stream earlier when I screamed running away like a little girl. So now I gotta get some more labels together. Gotta tear these apart. John says, I love your hat. Which hat am I wearing right now? I can't even tell. Oh, yeah. It's one of my new hats. I was like, I need some more color in my wardrobe. So I saw this at the mall at the Lids store. And I got a shirt to go with it. But I'm rocking my merch right now. And I was like, oh, man, this shirt matches my Aliens Are Real shirt. I mean, this hat matches my Alien Are Real shirt. Yeah, we is in here. It's late, y'all. It's what? It's freaking 12 a.m. or 2 minutes till. I'll probably be here for about two hours or more. This weekend is supposed to be topless weekend, and what I mean by that is, I drive a Jeep, and we'll have these get-togethers where we will take our tops off and enjoy the nice weather. But this weekend is supposed to be rainy, so I don't know. But Georgia's weather is so fickle. It can say rain, and then when it gets to the day of, it may or may not rain. Regardless, my doors, my top, everything is on my vehicle right now. So I don't know for sure if I'm going to be able to take it all off. There's like 2 topless meets happening this weekend. You got the main big meet, and then you got the smaller meet, which is the one I plan on going to. Oh no, I didn't finish this. Let me print. Gotta print the custom forms. All right. Pages. Custom. 1, 2. There we go. Thank you, Angelique. Where's everybody watching us from right now? Where y'all at? Just asked if my Jeep gets ducked ever. Yeah, my Jeep gets ducked a lot. I got too many ducks in my Jeep right now. My ducks be falling all over the place. I actually have this thing that I got off of Temu that I stick up the bum of the ducks, and then I place them on top of the dash of my Jeep so that the ducks don't fall. But I have more Jeeps that I got from Daytona, and I haven't done that to them yet. And the part of the reason why is because there's this new light bar that I found on Etsy. It's a light bar that you can place your ducks on, and it illuminates each individual duck. And I was like, that is too cool. I must have it. So I ordered it, and I'm waiting for it to get here. So that's why I haven't stuck down my other ducks yet, because it'll be pointless. I will have to peel them back up. Filling out this custom form here. Y'all give me a moment. Might want to sign both of them just in case they trip. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about. You said Heather's anniversary? Which Heather? Which Heather you talking about, B. Taylor? Are you talking about our moderator, Heather? All done with that first order of the day. It's time to get to the next order. We got Kansas, Toronto, PA, Chicago, Alabama, Los Angeles, Brooklyn, Connecticut, Philadelphia, Ohio, California, South Chicago, Louisiana, London, Nashville. Got folks all over the place up in here, man. Dominican Republic, which I'm about to be going out there too with my buddy Travis for his birthday. About to be going out there for the first time ever to the D to the R. Right. What's going on with this order? Nerland got the Karen hoodie and the Karen t-shirt. All right, let me go grab that. I'll be right back. If I could grab the list, I would grab multiple orders at a time, but my friend has the list and they're working on the list. So I'm grabbing one at a time. Shout out to Nerland. Got that I Wish a Karen Wood t-shirt. Be autographing. Yeah, hold on, let me see. I freaking love this shirt. I was wearing mine earlier today. I Wish a Karen Wood. With the AOK on the back, nice and big. And then the size tag, of course. Because we're official. And then I got the hoodie too. Got the hoodie. Same thing on the hoodie. I wish a Karen would. I don't want to take the hoodie apart though. Not going back in the bag. Not going back. My friend taped the bags up, so now it's hard to put stuff back in once you take it out. Which is fine. Let me autograph a bunch of Karen stickers. Because I know a bunch of people cop Karen shirts and hoodies tonight. Or not tonight, but in general. I might as well sign a bunch of them to give away. I wish Karen would. It's funny how that Karen live stream we did yesterday. It was a bunch of Karens in the live stream that looked just like this Karen. The one that was putting her feet on that woman on the train. Ooh. That job made me so mad. Because I wish Karen would put her feet on me. Angelique asked, how good are the joggers? Do they catch lip balls after you wash and dry? So far, no. I haven't got any lip balls on my joggers after washing and drying them and wearing them several times. They're not like sweatpants. Cause sweatpants they do that. And like I almost got the sweatpants style one, but I was like, I don't want these. I like these joggers. These are smooth. So yeah, the joggers don't do that. At least as far as, as far as I've noticed. I'm about to look at these comments right quick because I know y'all want to talk to me and ask me some questions. I remember I was telling y'all some stories yesterday. I could tell y'all another disaster date story if y'all want that. Let me know if y'all want that. I told y'all a story about the cat lady that I went on a date with. I have a story about this other girl, and I'll tell y'all her name too because I remember her name. Her name is Amber. Amber was a special case, literally. But if y'all want another one of those stories, let me know. If y'all want another kind of story, just ask me some questions. Fry Kevin. Okay, I gotta look at Kevin's email because I emailed Kevin about his order. Let me go to my emails. At least I'm pretty sure I was emailing Kevin. Kevin. Yeah. They did have a kid. Alright, thanks. Okay, wait, what Kevin getting again? 2X jogger. So what did Kevin want now? What you want now, Kevin? So Kevin want to replace that and get a t-shirt. Gotcha. I can do that for you. So Kevin got the 5-finger ghosts. 5-finger ghosts. He got the aliens a real t-shirt. And the aliens a real cozy. All right, let me go grab Kevin's order. I'll be right back. All right, Kevin. Matches my shirt, the cozy for the sodas and the beers. And then I think he even got the same shirt that I'm wearing right now. Nice, good stuff, Kevin. And then of course he got I wish you Karen would. Since he copped that Karen tee, he gonna get that free sticker too. And then he got the blanket. I think those blankets are sold out too. The 5-finger ghost blankets are sold out. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait till y'all get y'all blankets. Those of you who haven't gotten a blanket yet, can't wait till y'all receive your blankets. Y'all are going to love them. I literally slept in one of mine last night, or with one of mine last night. And truth be told, I sleep with them every night since I've gotten them. People be like, yo, when you go ship out my order? I'm working on it now. I'm working on it right now. My hubby got me an Aliens a Real bag and the Ghost a Real blanket for Mother's Day. I love them and use them every day. We are an A-OK household. Aw, Beverly. That was my aunt's name, Beverly. Shout out to you. And tell your husband I said thank you. Thank you for the support. I'm glad you like the blanket and the tote bag, Beverly. The autograph this one too. Get the free sticker. Gotta hook him up with the free sticker, baby. Yeah, we are chilling this evening. Witchy says, hope you had a great day. Just joined. Yes, I did have a really good day. I felt really good today. That's my. Look, if I feel good, I'm having a good day. A lot of days, because of my different health issues, I don't feel very great. But today I felt really, really good. Ms. B. Taylor says, Art, why don't you play horror games? Because of this. All this merchandise. I haven't gotten a chance to, but I do play horror games on my gaming channel. I'm pretty sure my Call of Duty friends think that I've just completely neglected them. I'm like, no, I've been too busy. Ugh. Let's see what y'all talking about. John says, I love your scary reactions. I appreciate you, John. I love doing the scary reactions. They're a whole lot of fun. There we go. Malia Malia Fox says, tell us a story. What kind of story? What kind of story you want, Malia? I'm trying to recall that freaking Amber chick that I dated for a little bit. I know what I want to do. I need y'all help. Y'all gonna be Dr. AOK Mafia today. I want y'all to diagnose what this behavior is. Because I'm not sure what it's called. If it's a narcissist or what, I don't know what it is. But I'm going to tell you the story of what I dealt with. And y'all tell me what she would be categorized as. Because I don't know. I have no idea. So, it was... When I met this woman, it was at a New Year's party. It was 2021 New Year's Eve, right? And I was at my buddy Lonnie's house, who I'm about to be in that movie with, that alien invasion movie called The Venus Effect, that's releasing next month. So he invited me over to his house. There was a bunch of people over there, and there was this girl there named Amber. Like, I wasn't really paying her much attention. Plus, she was hitting on my buddy Jamal, who was like passed out sleep on the couch from some edibles. And but she was all in his face trying to get his attention, and he was zoned out, like not paying her any attention. And shout out to my boy Jamal, he just recently got engaged. And so yeah, we're there chilling and hanging. Next thing I know, because she couldn't get his attention, now she was trying to get my attention. And we ended up exchanging numbers, and we talked. We would talk on the phone like every day. And when I say every day, it was like we literally only spoke for a week, but we spoke on the phone every day until we actually got to go out on our initial date. And I picked the date place. You know, it was a spot in Georgia called Jinya Ramen, because I had went there by myself to get me something to eat. And she was asking what I was doing that day, and I told her I came to treat myself to some Jinya Ramen. And she was like, "Ooh, that sounds really good. I never had it before." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have to bring you here on our date." She was like, "Okay, I would like that." So I noticed some things about this girl. Like when we would talk on the phone, like she would have these random outbursts of just like aggression and anger. It was weird. Like I remember she was asking me about content, right? She was asking me about editing and stuff. She was like, "Which software do you think I should go with?" And I want to do this, I want to do that, because she was an actress, and she wanted to put out some skits. And she was like, "What software do you think I should use? Should I use Adobe? Should I use this?" I was telling her what I use. I was like, I use Power Director. It's pretty intuitive, easy to learn and pick up on. I tried using Adobe. It was really not for me. Plus, you had to pay like however much every single month just to be able to use it. And I was like, it gets a bit costly when you can just buy Power Director and just, there you go, you have Power Director. And next thing I know, she just yells at me. She's like, oh my gosh, she's like, why are you telling me this? She's like, I already know how to. She's like, I told, like, wait, what did she say? She was like, I already know how to use Power Director. She's like, don't you know I went to school for media production, whatever, and I'm efficient. I graduated with a degree in media production. I know how to use all this equipment. I'm like, what? I'm like, how am I supposed to know this if you never told me this? You never shared this with me. How am I supposed to know that you already know how to use Adobe Premiere? This is the first time we're ever talking about video editing software. You asked my opinion. I was giving you my opinion based on what little knowledge that I thought you knew, in regards to these softwares. And she just like went off like I knew that she knew how to use this stuff already. I'm like, what? Okay, that was weird. But then she kept doing stuff like that. She would just snap at me and she would say, oh, don't you know that? I'm like, how am I don't know you, lady. Why are you getting mad at me, accusing me of not knowing some stuff that you never told me? It was weird. I was like, it got to the point where I was like, we haven't even gotten to a date yet and I'm already losing interest. So the day of the date comes and she wanted me to come pick her up, and I was heading to her house to pick her up. And so on the way there, we're in the car talking, and like I have this feeling, this gut feeling like I should turn around and go back home. Come to find out, I left my wallet at home on the dining room table and I had to go back to get it. I turn around, I go back home, kind of excited to be going back home. And I go get my wallet and I still went back out to go on this date. And I was like, oh, something's telling me to stay my butt at home. So I get my wallet, I go back out the door. And hold on, y'all, before I finish the story, let me go get Belicia's order. I want to, look, I'm trying to tell the story, but I got to do this. I got to do these orders too, man. Shout out to Belisa. Shout out to Belisa for this next order. It's a big enough order to where I have to stay here with this order for a little while so I can tell y'all more of this story. So, Amber is her name. Crazy is her game. So, I get back in the car and I'm driving back to Amber, talking to her on the phone the whole time I'm driving to her. Obviously, I'm on speakerphone. And she's like, where are we going again? I was like, remember we going to the Junior Ramen spot, the spot that, we talked about. She was like, I told you I don't like ramen. I was like, what? What? You never told me you didn't like ramen. I was like, you don't remember the conversation we had? I told you I was getting ramen, and you was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I've never been to that spot before. I want to check it out. And I was like, yeah, I'll take you there on our date. I'm like, you don't remember that conversation? She's like, no, I just remember I don't like ramen. I don't want to go to a ramen spot. I was like, okay, so I guess now we got to figure out a different spot to go to. So she was trying to make a suggestion, and I was like, no, I don't eat fish, so I don't want to go there. I don't even want to smell the fish. And then so we end up settling on, gosh, what's that place that dang on chick and that Indian looking dude, that black chick and the Indian looking dude went to that went viral, and I talked about it on my second channel, and everybody was mad at her. But Cheesecake Factory. So we ended up going to Cheesecake Factory. Oh my God! But before we can get to Cheesecake Factory, there was more. So, like I said, I went to go pick her up, and where she lived, like she, tried to give me direction as to where I should park. And, I get there and I get out of my car so that I can wait for her, greet her, walk her to my car and let her in. Um, I get there and I'm like walking around the little area, but not far from my car, maybe about 20, 30 feet away from my car. And she looks over at me. She's like, "What you doing?" Like, I was like, "I've never been over here before, so I'm just kind of looking around at the different storefronts that you got underneath your apartment complex." I was like, "Dang, that was aggressive." So we get into the car, and she was like, "Oh, your car looks nice." And it's 99 Accord, which I still have. It's sitting outside. I need to put a battery in it because it done died on me. So now I'm forced to drive my Jeep and put unnecessary miles on it. But I love that car. So yeah, we hopped into my dang on 99 Accord, which I kept clean, and we drove to Cheesecake Factory. Now we get to Cheesecake Factory, and I'm over here thinking, I'm like, all right, the date should get better from here because maybe she just needs some food in her system. Maybe that's why she's acting a little crazy. So we get there, we sitting down, and I noticed that she wanted to be in everybody else's business, but the business that pays her. I'm like, we're sitting at this table together, but yet you paying attention to what's going on at other people's table. And this is what I mean by this. So we're sitting there at this table, and I'm hoping I'm doing a better job of telling the story now than I did when I told it on my second channel a couple of years ago. But hold on, I'm trying to autograph everything and talk. But yeah, we're sitting there at the table, and then she looks over to our left, or to her left, and she sees, because we're sitting across from each other at the booth, and she sees this interracial couple. Mind you, Amber's a black woman. She sees an interracial couple, black man, white woman. And then she says something. She was like, ugh. She was like, "I don't understand why a black man would want to date anything other than a black woman," or something like that. And I was like, "This is out of left field. What made you bring that up?" She was like, "Look at them." And I look over and I see the couple minding their own business like I wish she would. And I was like, "What's the issue?" She was like, "I just can't understand for the life of me, why a black man would want to date outside of his race." And something I came to the realization recently was that, especially like my preference, my type is black women specifically. But I noticed that the best, most bearable ones to deal with are the ones that don't have that prejudice, where they would only date, within their ethnicity. Because I don't have that. I would date anyone, but I have a preference, but I would date anyone. Skin as white as snow or dark as night, it doesn't matter to me. But whenever I've come across a black woman that have that prejudice, they show it. They show it. And it's like blatant racism to some degree. But yeah, hold on. Let me fold this back up. So she calls herself wanting to just be so upset. She's like, "I want to talk to I want to sit and have a conversation." She's like, "Yeah, that's what I should do." She's like, "I should start a podcast where I talk to black men that date outside of their race." I was like, "Yeah, you must want to get canceled in the very first episode." Like, you must really want to get canceled in the very first episode. That does not sound like a bright idea. This is literally what I told her. And she was like, I don't care. And I'm trying to give her pointers on how to approach the conversation without getting canceled in the very first episode. And she just wanted to be combative and go against every single thing that I was saying. And then I was giving her, because she was asking. She was like, asking all these questions. Why would a black man do this? Why would a black man do that? And here I am, a black man, trying to give her the answers that she was looking for. But she didn't want to hear them from me. And she made it very clear. She was like, I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from them. I'm like, for one, this is so stupid. Why are you worried about what other people got going on in their lives? You have a black man sitting right in front of you, dating you, a black woman. Nothing else should matter right now. But it didn't go that way. We ended up getting we sat there and argued that entire time we were there. My blood pressure was through the roof. I was trying so hard to stay calm, but this woman was irritating me, pissing me the heck off. For what? For nothing, right? For her, it's like I was fighting against her, like who she was, So she needed some help. She needed some work. And I remember when we were talking on the phone before we even went on an initial date, she was telling me that she wanted to see a psychiatrist or a therapist or something, that she needed some therapy. She was telling me about her trauma with, her mom not really taking her illness serious because she's type 1 diabetic, even though the girl was very slim, had a nice physique, worked out in the gym all the time. She had the worst of the diabetes, right? She was type 1 diabetic. And she was like, yeah, my mom doesn't really take it serious. She's like, oh, you just be tripping. You're fine. You're fine. And, it really bothered her that her mom didn't take her illness that serious. She says, she's like, I have to give myself insulin. I feel like I'm fighting for my life all the time. And, I was telling her about my mom having diabetes and how my mom was able to reverse her diabetes. And she was like, no. She's like, I don't have the reversible one. I'm like, calm down. I didn't say you did. I was like, I'm just telling you what my mom did. Like, my mom had diabetes and was able to reverse her diabetes. Why you gotta fight me on this? I'm not. What is wrong with you? She always want to be so quick to jump down your throat about nothing. All right, let me make sure I got enough pieces. Six. Okay, I can bag it all up. So, and she would put a lot of emphasis on the fact that she was like dominant. She wants to. She can't date no soft guy. He has to be like he has to be alpha. She was like, I'm alpha. Always talking about how alpha she was, and I'm just like, yeah. That's not a role that the woman should want to be playing, the alpha role. You should allow the man to be the alpha one, right? But when we would talk, I would let her say everything. I wouldn't say the stuff that I know how to say to go against what it was that she was saying. I would just kind of let her be as aggressive as she was until that last time we spoke. Then I had to tell her about herself. Boy, and did I tell her about herself. This story has a silver lining, actually. Because of her, I got a new friendship. We will get to that. So, I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I use these bags, it put a smile on my face, man. They look so good. Shout out to Belicia. Hold on, I don't want to make too much noise in y'all ear. So, we're at this date, right? At Cheesecake Factory, arguing. And then it gets to a point where she was like, I don't want to hear it from you. I don't care what you have to say. She's like, I don't want to hear you tell me. I want to hear it from other black men. And I was like, all right, let's just kill the conversation right now. I don't want to talk about it no more either. She's like, fine. All right, let's change the subject. I didn't do this intentionally. I promise you, I didn't do this intentionally. But I asked her, and it pissed her off. Because I'm just trying to think of something else, another subject. I was like, so when are you going to go see that psychiatrist? I did not. It wasn't for that intention. It wasn't for that intention to put emphasis on the fact that this woman needs help and she's crazy. It was just like the next thing that popped in my head, just something off of the subject, because she had been telling me that she wanted to go see, she wanted to seek therapy, and I was like, let's talk about it, you know. And Jack was so funny to me though, man. I did not do that on purpose. So we get our checks. I did not want to take her home. I wanted to call her an Uber, but I ended up taking her home. Mind you, I'm trying to be quiet that whole car ride. I do not ever want to utter another word to this woman. I don't want to hear her mouth again. I don't want to see her ever again in my life. This woman act like nothing happened. She act like nothing happened. The next day she was hitting me up. She was like, oh, she's like, I'm so happy Jamal like gave me this, like she was like, I have this audition, but I have to cry during the audition and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Da 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 da. And then she goes to the audition and she kills it or whatever. She cried in an audition. And then she was like, and then Jamal, I remember Jamal wanted me and her to act in the skit together for his YouTube channel. And I called Jamal and I was like, I ain't gonna be able to make it, bro. I'm not feeling well. I gave him an excuse because I did not want to see this girl. And she calls me up. She's like, hey, you're coming to the, me and Jamal gonna do skit. We're all gonna be in the video together. You coming? I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. I got other stuff going on. I ain't gonna be able to make it. She's like, oh, okay. Well, I'll talk to you later. Later came around. Man, I was, that feeling that you get when you're like, you're on edge. You know that on edge feel? I was on edge all day waiting to talk to this girl on the phone again so that I can tell her about herself. But before I continue this story, let me get this next order up. Man, this woman. Woo! Let's see who we got here. Is this Brianna next? Oh, no. I emailed Brianna. I gotta wait to hear back from Brianna. Angela. Oh, nope. I emailed you too. They ordered them both of them got potato 99 plushies. 3 of them between the 2 of them. And I'm all out. Who's next? Tiffany. I think I had medium jogger for Tiffany. Let me go check on that real quick. Wait, if I don't got Tiffany. What's the alien? If I don't got Tiffany, who can I do next? John Miller. I know he was in here. All right, I can definitely do John. All right, so where was I? All right, let me knock out John's order. Where was I? Yeah, so we got on the phone, and I told her about all the incidents where she would just snap and go off, and I told her how I never want to see her again, and then she gonna sit there and do the typical thing that women do when they get angry and upset, which is try to degrade you, belittle you, try to hit you where it hurts. And she was like, that's why your mother never loved you. I was like, if you ever gave me an opportunity to tell you about my mother, you would know that my mother loved me unconditionally, that my mother smothered me with love to the point where it was unhealthy, the amount of love my mom was giving me. You're the one with the mommy issues. Remember that. Remember that. Remember I told y'all she had mommy issues. Boy, she was calling me. She was like, you fat butterball. I was like, thank you. That was my grandfather's nickname, Butterball. And I was like, people tell me I look just like him. Thank you for the compliment. I'm like, you don't understand how hurt you are and how healed I am. There's nothing that you could say to me about me that would hurt me. You can't possibly hurt me more than I've hurt myself. No outside force can. Good day. And I hung up on her. And then I called my buddies, the ones that I met her through. And I was like, bruh, what's with this Amber chick? They was like, what? They was like, what you know about Amber? I was like, I have been talking to her for a while. He's like, you were dating Amber? They were like, yo, we know this chick is psychotic. They was like, whenever we put Amber in a skit, we have to put her in the skit and write her as herself. We can't write a good character for her. We can't write a kind, supportive, caring character. We have to literally give her lines to be herself. Bro, when I tell you Jamal got a skit on his channel with Amber in it, y'all feel free to go look this up if y'all wanted to. Jamal the Creative. I don't know what her name would be in the skit, but she's telling a story that she told me in this skit with the exact same energy that she told it to me. And Jamal is in his role. He doesn't say anything in the entire video. He just looks like he's just being nagged in his ear the whole time by this woman telling him this story that he could care less about. And it's the exact same story that she told me. It was a real story, something that she dealt with because she worked at T-Mobile. Some mess that she dealt with a customer. I was like, oh my God, they wasn't lying. They literally had to use herself as a character for every skit that they did with her. The other skit that they did, it was her holding up a weapon like she was going to cut him or something. I was like, she's crazy. They're making her be herself in these skits. This is absolutely crazy. So I was like, oh my God, this is real life right now. Why? I'm just starting to get out here in the dating world. and this is what I'm dealing with. This is crazy. But yes. What else happened? What else happened with this woman? No. So after I told them, my friends, what happened, they used that situation to write her off completely. They were like, no, you didn't mess with our boy D. You're done. None of us are going to talk to you ever again. And they didn't. All of them kicked her out of the friend group. They never spoke to her again after she talked to me and treated me the way that she did. And I was like, I hope that's a lesson to her, that she learned and understand that she was the one in the wrong. I did nothing but try to listen to this woman. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And she called herself getting on Instagram, right? She got on Instagram and made Instagram stories talking mad smack about me. And I had no idea. I had no idea until this one girl who was one of Lonnie's friends, like he grew up with her. She was watching the Instagram stories and she was curious to see who this girl was talking about. And then she finally tagged me in one of the Instagram stories. And from there the other girl came over to my Instagram page, followed me, and then we started talking. And at one point we became like the best of friends. And she was like, yeah, I came over here to your Instagram page because Amber was talking mad smack about you, and I wanted to come see if it was true. And I came over here, and you're cool as heck. Nothing she said was true. I was like, I know, the woman is crazy. She was like, yeah, that chick had some issues. But yeah, her and I, her name is Alicia. Her and I became really, really cool. And she was actually in a couple of my videos on this channel and on the second channel. So that's how Alicia and I met, was because of that. But I had seen Alicia before in the few little parties that Lonnie had thrown at his birthday party and another little event I had seen Alicia at. But yeah, I was thinking about her yesterday. I need to hit her up to see how she's doing. Her sister lives down the street from me, but she lives, I can't even remember what state it is. She got twins. She live in a whole nother state. But yeah, I need to hit her up and see how she's doing. Let's see. On to the next order. So what is that woman, y'all? What kind of psychological diagnosis, mental health diagnosis would y'all give her? Huh? What in the world was she? I need y'all help. What was that lady? Other than crazy. Other than mental, psychotic, weird, strange. What was she? I don't know how to diagnose her. Crazy? That's all I can think of. All right. Gail, shout out to Gail for copping the 5011 times hoodie and the Karen t-shirt. Yeah. That's so crazy to me that some of you guys are going to get this hoodie before me. I still haven't gotten this hoodie yet. I don't have one of these hoodies for myself. I don't have either one of the 5011 time hoodies, honestly, in my own collection. I was thinking about it today. I was like, these hoodies might go before I can even get one. Same thing, like I need one of each of the hoodies, because these hoodies are different than the ones that I was rocking, the sample hoodies, because these have the AOK logo on the back and it has the size tag. The samples didn't have either one of those things, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get one of these hoodies before they all sell out, because I'm not doing them ever again. I was looking at it today. I think there's maybe like 50. I could be wrong. Maybe 50 or 60 of the Karen shirts left. I don't know how many of the hoodies I didn't even. I was afraid to look. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get one. All right. What was that lady? Bipolar, yeah. You know what? That makes sense. Bipolar makes sense. Bipolar makes perfect sense. Yeah, because like we would talk about stuff and then she would, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Honestly, because like we would talk about stuff and then she would talk as if it didn't happen, or she would get mad at me about something that she automatically thought that I knew about her, and I'm like, we never talked about that. Bipolar. She was bipolar, y'all. That's you nailed it. That's what she was. Bi to the polar. I'm trying to think if I should tell y'all what happened on vacation. I'm trying to think if my vacation story is good enough. The rivalry between the Jeep crews. This must be going to California. Oh, that's close enough. Let's see. Ooh, that label just got expensive. Real expensive. I just made it more expensive. All right. So What B. Taylor talked about. B. Taylor asked, what's the video name? I do not remember the name of that video. I do not remember the name of the video. Y'all look. Y'all think y'all dangerous? Y'all better not do nothing crazy. Y'all want to watch the video? Y'all want to see who I'm talking about? If y'all want to see who I'm talking about, look, we done lost about 8 people. They gonna be mad. They gonna be mad. I will try to find the video right now, and we can watch it together if y'all want to see it. If y'all want to see it. Oh, B. Taylor really looking for that video. She says, it's Jamal the Creative, but I'm still looking for the video. Okay, look, you have to scroll years to like 2001 probably to get close enough to find the video. We'll watch it together, y'all. Y'all want to see who I'm talking about? I will show y'all. We'll watch both the videos, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can go to... I'm on YouTube over here. What am I doing? Let me click off this Karen video from yesterday. I can use this. This is perfect. I'm going to use this Karen video from yesterday. All right, let's see. Jamal the Creative. All right. I got to go to his channel. Dang, he got 700 videos. Okay. Let me scroll to 4 months, 7 months, 11 months, a year, 2 years, 2 years. Because what year are we in? All right, this is still 2 years. I want to go to like 3 years. Okay, 3 years. I'm at the 3. Oh, I remember. Oh, look, it's his ex. I forgot all about her. All right, I found her. All right, this is one of the videos. This isn't the one from the story that she was. I found it. There it is. We about to watch.
I heard your name was Margarita. Yeah.
Oh man, we're about to watch it.
I heard your name was Margarita. Yeah.
The heck? Why I got to? Oh, okay, because it's 2 different videos. I can't believe y'all. Hold on. Look, I can't even see if y'all said y'all want to see this or not. Hold on. Do y'all want to see this? Do y'all want to see on this? I gotta go back. Hey, I can't see. Where y'all at? Okay, there y'all go. Now I gotta go over here. I got way too many tabs going on. This is ridiculous. Let me exit out of that. I don't need that. Here, this is where I'm at. Y'all saying yes. Y'all want to see it? Okay. All right. I pulled it up here. Place order 2, yes. It's educational. You need to show it for the children. Stupid. All right. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we about to watch this mess, dog. I can't believe y'all right now. Y'all about to see who I'm talking about. Y'all about to witness exactly how she is. This story that she's about to tell, she told this story to me with the exact same energy. Let's watch.
I said, okay, can I get 2 drinks? Really, it was nice to meet you. Really nice to meet you. The way I rap about you, you might as well be a feature. Good show.
She did this same thing to me, y'all. You see, he's in there, he's like just in there chilling, and she just comes in there and like clears her throat, like trying to get your attention, like evil.
Ooh, this is a good show. How was your day today, babe?
Okay, so I walked into work And the first thing I had, the customer that don't know how to use their phone. Every time somebody comes in there, it's an iPhone and they don't know how to use the iPhone. So I'm like, okay, just go to your settings. Where's your iCloud? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know my iCloud. How do you not know your iCloud? You got an iPhone. Yeah. You're not rubbing both sides. That's wild. Okay.
Mm-hmm. She would do that.
You have an iPhone, you have to set up an iCloud. The iCloud controls everything that you use in an iPhone, correct? Correct. You have an iPhone, right? Yep. Right. Got it for you for Christmas. Mm-hmm. So, pick the soap up. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Then the lady goes, okay, well, where's the Find My iPhone? Mm-hmm. What does that do? What's Find My iPhone do? The Find My iPhone is supposed to be, so if anybody steals it, mm-hmm. then you can get your phone back, okay? Mm-hmm. Turn it off for me. What do you want me to click here? Yes, there's an arrow for you to click it, lady. What? What happened?
What, huh?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
She doesn't click it, mm-hmm. so I gotta click it. So then when I click it, right, mm-hmm. I realize that my hands are sticky. Yeah. What's happening? COVID. What? Automatically. Top of the head. Okay. Vid. Fuck I do? I start freaking out. Okay. Gotta fucking wash my hands, but I can't because they're sticky. So then I say, ma'am, you know your phone's a little dirty. She says, I have not taken my case off since I got the phone. This was an XR. The phone released 2 years ago. So that means...
Okay.
That means that the lady never...
She's like that. That's how she is. You see how he's doing something and then she feels like it's not being done to her standards? She will just take over. You hear this story? This is the exact same story she told me verbatim. It's not a good story.
Washed her phone. So I had to cut the iPhone off, show her what it was. You know what? Kick her. She knew her password. So then I had to figure out how to reset her password. 2-factor authentication. What did you do to this?
It's not supposed to be done.
So then,
y'all, the best part is this woman isn't acting. This isn't good acting right here. She's not acting. This is literally how she is. They just said, all right, we're going to roll the cameras. Be yourself. That's literally what they said. Jamal has never done a video and not had lines, speaking lines, talking lines. She can only play one character, and that's herself.
Reset it. Got her phone.
Erica says she looks like she'll stab you. Oh, wait till we do the next video. That's the premise of that video. Because yes, she probably would. And she'll stab you because she got mad at herself. Nothing you did. You didn't do nothing wrong. She crazy.
Phone fixed. Yeah. And she left. Then next, Aunt Susan. Aunt Susan comes in, just the cutest little thing. Had a little,
yeah.
Air.
Yeah, okay.
What's it called? Oxygen. Had an oxygen tank. Mm-hmm. Aunt Susan didn't remember anything.
Okay.
She doesn't know her own phone number.
Yeah.
So what I gotta do, only been at work 30 minutes. Second problem of the day. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem because she was just cute. And I had to call her brother. Mm-hmm. Her brother comes. He don't know nothing either.
He don't know nothing.
So what I gotta do, I gotta figure out how.
It's funny watching this now because like Jamal is acting. He's an actor. He's acting. So he's not really listening to this story. This is a story that I actually had to listen to and respond to. This is a real story that she's telling. Verbatim.
How to get these old people to remember. Baby, don't strain.
I'm trying not to.
Okay, you sure? Mm-hmm. Meditate?
Meditate.
Get these old people how to remember how to get in their phones.
Yeah.
I just want to go to work. Mm-hmm. I just want to make commission. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My hourly ain't nothing. Nothing. And then sometimes the commission ain't nothing. Mm-hmm. They want me to sell accessories. Do you remember what I said? Commission? Remember?
Yeah, remember commission?
Were you listening? Okay, yeah. Okay. So commission, right? Mm-hmm. Damn, that should drop us.
Okay,
yeah. So anyways, you know, so I figure, well, might as well think about another job Then I was complaining about hours. Okay, hours. I signed up for a part-time job. You know what I get?
What?
Full-time hours.
Full-time.
Why I want to be to work? Not. Can't mix it.
Okay.
Why do I want to be to work at 9 to 8? Huh? There's no time to spend with you. There's no time to do what I want to do. There's no time to sing. No time to fold my clothes like you seem to be doing. Can't put. This is a dish towel. Dish towels don't go with the regular
don't go
towels.
with the
Thank
regular
you very
towels.
much.
Yeah.
So what I do? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Only want to work 4 hours. Signed it. Change the schedule. What happens?
What happened? What happened? Oh.
Am I not at home right now?
You at home?
So what happened? Did I lose my job?
Nah, you still working?
Yeah. So what time did I work today?
You worked a
You
lot.
don't even listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
I mean, am I babbling? I feel like I'm babbling. And I know you really don't like when I tell you about my day, but I kind of really just needed to tell you about my day today because it was really stressed out. And how about you just...
This was how Jamal is. That's how I was. Like I felt like I couldn't get a word in. Like I could not talk. Just had to listen to this mouth just running on non-stop mode. When I tell y'all, I never wanted to see or hear or speak to this woman ever again.
Just hire me. I want to work for you. Because if I have to deal with somebody else in a warranty exchange or somebody telling me that their phone's broken, I can't fix it. People come in there and they're mad at me and I don't repair the phones, okay? You just bring the phones to me, right? Like we just sell them. We don't make them, right? So
Dodge the fat bullet.
I'm just sitting there thinking to my head and I'm just like, well, maybe if people understood, look at me when I'm talking to you. Cut the light back on, okay? My story is important. I am Portant. Okay? Back to people thinking that I'm going to be the one to make the damn phones. Apple manufactured. Then they send them. We sell them. Say it with me. Apple's a manufacturer. We send them. And what happens with us?
We sell them.
Exactly. We sell them. We won't do nothing to them. So everybody comes.
When I tell y'all this is still the same exact story she told me. Everything she said, that little part about Apple send us the phone, they make them, they send them to us, we sell them. All that shit, all of that is the same mess that she said to me. I was like, bro, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is what dating gonna be like for me? I'm gonna run into a bunch of crazies before I find a solid one?
Comes in there and they expect us to know the ins and outs of these devices. All I know how to do is go to settings. I know how to turn your Find My iPhone off. I know how to put your SIM in there so you can call all your hoochies, all your men, and that's all I know how to do.
That's all I know how to do.
That's all I know how to do. Say it with me.
That's all you know how to do.
That's what I'm talking about. So then let me tell you about how this other person comes in.
Something else that she did. Because remember, she tried to get with Jamal first before she tried to get with me. And I remember her asking me, she was like, is Jamal gay? I was like, what? Why would you think that Jamal is gay? She was like, because I was like making it known to him that I was interested in him and it wasn't reciprocating. I'm like, maybe he just wasn't interested in you. He got to be gay because he don't like you? Mental health. This is Mental Health Awareness Month. This is we're doing this not to shame this girl, but this is we're learning something here about mental health.
Right? So the next guy comes in, right? And then I knew he had some money. I see the Balenciaga hoodie. Here, look that. There's no soap on you. Yeah. Balenciaga hoodie, and then can you hurry up? And then he had on those new the new Nikes, jumping in my Air Force One, the Forces. I knew he had money, so I was like, money. So then I was trying to get him to get the free line. I was trying to get him to get the AirPods, because he had the old AirPods. So, you know, the AirPod Pro is definitely the ones he's supposed to get. Then I tried to get him to get a case, screen protector. Then I tried to sell him a speaker, but he really wasn't feeling the speaker. But he told me he was a rapper. So I figured the speaker would be a good thing to turn in. And then in my mind, I was calculating, like, okay, you good?
Yeah.
It's gonna go back here.
Okay.
So I calculated how much money I was gonna make, and I felt like it was a good sale. And then by the time all this happened, it was time for me to come home. So then I'm thinking that maybe tomorrow I could probably sell a little bit more. I can probably pass the customers that I don't want over to my coworkers, and then they can handle it, and then I can make more money, and then maybe you don't have to hire me after all. Did you get it? All of it?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, baby.
Okay.
No, she's pretty crazy. Example number 2 of just how crazy she is. What other video at? Where is that other video at? God, y'all are putting me through some hell right now. Huh? This is also her.
I said, okay, can I get two?
Oh my gosh, that was a night. That was a night. Oh.
What kind of night was it?
Okay. Oh. baby. baby. Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Told me to come last night.
What do you mean? You got your own place. What we
Check your phone.
My phone? Oh, okay. Sorry, babe. Yeah, I did tell you to come over. Yeah, I forgot a key that's for you.
So where you been?
Where I been? We was at a Trader Joe's. Yeah, we was at Trader Joe's. Okay, yeah, we went to the Coca-Cola factory. It was the Coca-Cola factory.
I remember when I saw this part, every time I see this part of this, I was like, ain't no way I can let her have a dang on knife or anything this close to me. Ain't no way. Don't trust her.
Did I? We was at Magic City. Yeah, by myself. Completely by myself. I was okay. It was me and a friend. You know what I mean?
A friend.
Yeah, his name was Beltline Dro. Cool dude. He a white guy. It was him.
I bet you she's thinking right now as she's looking at him. She's upset with him for turning her down. Like real life. Yeah, they filming the skit, but real life. She's really upset with him because he wasn't interested in her.
He said, come on, house. You know what I mean? And we can go to the city. And he tricked me, baby. I was trying. I thought we was going to Trader Joe's.
So he was the man.
Like, y'all, does she look like she's acting to y'all? This don't look like acting. This look real to me. Her facial expressions, her energy, her vibe. Because I know it's real.
Mastermind.
He was the mastermind. So we was there, right? And he was like, he took out all the money. He put like 10 grand into the.
Oh, 10 grand.
It was more like $10.
We ain't got no groceries.
We ain't got groceries. It was just us two.
Just the two of y'all.
It was just the two of us.
Your mama gave you this pillow?
Okay, so it was actually me, him, and there was some girls. Oh. There was some girls. He refers them to bitches. You know, I call them.
Y'all better not ever try to find this woman and tell her anything about tonight. Because I swear, if she come after me, I'm coming after y'all. No, seriously, I'll have to defend myself. I got a bunch of pew-pews. I'm not afraid to use them.
Females.
He brought the girls?
He brought them. He brought all of them. I was a accomplice. I didn't even know they was going to be there, baby.
You didn't know?
I didn't know. Okay, I knew about 2 of them. Baby, I didn't talk to none of them girls.
You didn't talk to them?
No.
So they was talking to you?
You know what? I don't think they were even talking to me, baby. They was talking at me. I was trying to. I was trying to. use my singing voice in there to get a record deal.
While you were talking to the...
No, I was doing it for you, baby, because you were a singer.
You were...
So for everybody that got here late, that's wondering what's happening right now, I was telling my live viewers here a story about a disaster date, a woman that I was talking to, and how crazy she was. And now I'm showing you this woman and how crazy she was, because I'm hoping that she did get that help that she was seeking, and that she's no longer this person. I pray that she's no longer this person. Maybe she could look back on this video and laugh and even, reflect on who she once was. Because this was a few years ago. I can't see someone getting very far in life continuing to be this way. At least not, happy and healthy and thriving. So hopefully she's no longer this person, right?
I'm talking to the girls for me.
No, the DJ. What really happened was, baby, this is the funniest story I tell you. Okay, one talk to me.
You sweet when you lying.
Baby, that's my story. That's my story. She said something. She was asking. She asked about you, baby. She was just wondering.
So y'all just having a conversation about me.
You, baby, you look so good.
6 seconds.
Sticking to it. I'm sticking to it, baby. I'm sticking to it.
5 seconds.
I don't think they were even talking to me, baby. They was talking at me. It was in the direction of where I was. That's my knee, baby. I got bad knees.
Y'all see what I'm talking about, though? They can only write her into scripts where she's being her most authentic self. This is what they told me. They was like, we couldn't write her a character that was anything other than who she really was. I was like, that's a shame. That means she's not a good actress.
Can't lose one.
So what really happened?
I went home and that was it.
So I saw the story.
You saw the story? Oh.
Instagram.
It was on Instagram.
Somebody else was there. And I saw you in the back doing...
Of course, it would end with murder on her hands. Of course it would. Because she crazy. It couldn't end any other way. That brought back some PTSD. I blame y'all. I blame Miss B. Taylor. She wanted to see that so bad. But yeah. I got a lot. Oops, wait, hold on. Yeah, I disappeared for a second. I got a lot better at picking and vetting women since then. I had another one that was. I'll tell y'all about the next one. We're gonna call this one Chicago. Oh man, Chicago. Should I say Chicago for another live? I mean, I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be here a while. But Chicago was the last crazy I dealt with. And she don't think she crazy. That's the worst ones that don't think they crazy, but they crazy. Chicago were crazy. Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting through this. This is Nadine right here. Let me get through Nadine order. Poor little Nadine. She didn't order so much stuff. How many orders do I got from her currently? 5 orders. Let me make sure all 5 of these orders are taken care of for Miss Nadine. All right, I got her Aliens hoodies right here. What else we got? We got her Alien V-neck t-shirt And I wish Karen would V-neck t-shirt. Oh, crew neck and V-neck. I got her hat right here. The AOK signature tan cap. Nice and clean. Let me sign it in the back. Boom. I'm gonna put it in the box too so it won't get messed up. Go get the tape. I'll be right back. All right, Nadine. Oh, I should have put your stickers in that box. Darn it. Put a free signed alien sticker in here. Y'all want to hear about Chicago? Chicago was the last one. Chicago was the last crazy. I'll create this one as the order. No, go back. Let me open up these other ones. Create this one as the order and fulfill all the rest through this one. Yeah. Make it fail. Yeah. Yeah. It's alright. Shipping label. Give me a moment, y'all. Nadine got like 5 orders. I'm trying to make sure I don't mess this up. She got the drizzle hoodie. Got it right here. Awesome. Fulfill this order under the same. Print her shipping label. Miranda says, and Mandy, yes, I believe your mom's order did get the sticker. If you got a Karen t-shirt, then she should have got the sticker. Miranda says, I wouldn't be surprised. Is there a good girl out there for you, AOK? A good guy? A good girl for a good guy? Of course there is. There's plenty. I've came across a few good girls. A few good women. We didn't work out for whatever reason. We didn't work out. You know, in different places of our lives, wanting different things. Let's see. But I'm optimistic. I am very optimistic. All right, she got a Karen shirt. Got a Karen shirt in here. Let me fulfill that underneath the same order. Doing good so far. Doing good with Nadine. All right, down to the last part of her order. She got the drizzle shorts. Darn it. I'm all out of the large shorts. I gotta go get some more. Darn it. I can never complete Nadine's order. She added this last order yesterday, so I can't complete it until tomorrow. Sorry, Nadine. Still can't get to you. Still can't quite get to you, Nadine. Sorry. But you're getting close. We're getting close. All right. Let's see. Brandy. Could definitely knock out Brandy's order. What she get? 5-finger ghost. 5-finger ghost and the big face blanket. Let me go grab the other blanket. I'll be right back, y'all. So, Chicago I met on Instagram. Michael says you should date my sister-in-law. Chicago I met on Instagram. She DM'd me. We kind of hit it off, on Instagram. And then one day she came to visit me. In Chicago, I just ripped this bag. This one, the air got in it. This one is still airtight. So I need to get one of these that's airtight. Let me try again. Because I destroyed this bag. Be right back. Airtight. Ugh, man, this freaking chair sits up way too high, y'all. For years now, I catch AOK at the most random times. Yes. I be going live at the most random times. All right, let me get back to this story. So Chicago flew out here to come visit me. And I don't remember. Okay, I do remember. I remember the first time where I picked her up. I don't remember anything that happened after that, honestly. I don't remember anything that happened after that. But what I do remember was the first time when I went to Chicago to go visit her. Bruh. So I had already made it very clear because I'm I always state my intentions, I don't do long distance dating or nothing like that, or like relationships. So I let it be known. I'm like, hey, this will never be anything more than just friends. And oh, darn it, wait, I did this wrong. Go back. No, hold on. Gotta avoid the shipping label. Her life is in Chicago, mine is in Atlanta. She had no intentions of moving to Atlanta. I had no intentions of moving to Chicago. And I was like, yeah, dog, this will never be. But I was like, I still wanted to come to Chicago. You came to Atlanta to come visit me. I'll at least come to Chicago to come and visit you. And, she was really adamant about, like, I guess she didn't like that, the area where she lived, the part of town where she lived, like the hood or whatever. So she was trying to keep me out of the hood. So I got a hotel up in the city, and she stayed with me in the hotel. So, we went around Chicago, did like the tourist thing and whatnot, had fun. We went to that Big Bean. Y'all can see the picture of when I went to the Big Bean. It's on my Instagram page, but her reflection was in the picture on the bean, so I edited her out of the reflection. I edited her out. Darn it, whose order is this? Oh, this is Brandy. Okay, cool. All right, now I can finish this up. Okay. So yeah, we hung out, and what's funny is, like, she would do this thing where it's basically where it's, how do I say it? All right, so let's say you have these ideas of how things are supposed to go, and you get mad at someone if they don't go the way that they go in, the ideas go inside of your head, right? You know what I mean by that? Like, you can have, like, let's say you have an idea about how a date is supposed to go, and if it doesn't go that way, you're upset with the other person because it doesn't go that way. Or, like, you want them to think a certain way, you want them to say certain things a certain way, and if they don't, you get upset with them. Like, you're trying to predict everything that they do and say, how they would say it and everything. And that was what she would always do to me. She would always try to already have in her mind what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it and when I'm going to say it and all this type of stuff. And she would be upset if it didn't go that way. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't predict a person's every thought, action, and move. What are you okay? It was weird. It was weird. And she would get very, very jealous. I was like, I told you, like, we're not dating. Like, why are you doing this? What do you... we would go out and be in public, walking around, like in Chicago, right? When I went out there, and I would walk, and I'll be, it's my first time, like, getting to sightsee in Chicago, and we're walking together, and I'm looking around, and I'm people watching, and she would want to get upset with me, saying that I'm checking out other girls. I'm like, what? I'm people watching. I'm just looking at everyone. I've never been here before. What are you talking about? Then we get to the Bean, right? We get to the Bean, that Big Bean in Chicago, that big old, the Bean that everybody loves taking pictures at. We get to the Bean, and to the right of where we are standing at the Bean, I see a group of girls, and they're acting strange, like they're high on something. All of them look like they were high on. It wasn't like they were on alcohol. It like they were on something else. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was some marijuana. Maybe it was something different. But you can tell by the look in their face that they were on something. And I'm just looking at them, and she's standing to the left of me, and I'm looking at them, just trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why are they acting so strange? And then she gonna say to me, she was like, oh dang, you looking at them girls real hard. Why don't you go over there and talk to them? And I looked at her. I was like, what? I was like, see, you're doing it again. I'm like, you're making an assumption. You think the reason why I'm looking at them is because I'm interested in them. I was like, you look at them yourself. Do you not see how they're acting? They're acting strange, like they're high on something. I'm like, are you okay? She would always do that. She would always accuse me of looking at other women and talking to other women and all this, when that was never the case. I'm like, I'm just existing. I'm just existing. I'm giving you my attention and you, what? Another time she came here, we went to this restaurant. That was like my favorite restaurant to go to, like a brunch spot. My favorite brunch spot to go to is called Flying Biscuit. And I go there, I was going there so often. I haven't been in a while. I was going there so much that everybody in there knew me. So we go to Flying Biscuit to eat. You know, we get sat down. There's a girl that works in there. You know, she saw me in there. She came up to my table. She said hello to me. And then she would keep walking by because her customers, because it was a different girl that was our waitress, but her table was like right behind me. So she would constantly be walking by. And this girl, after we left the restaurant, she was like, oh, I didn't like that. I'm like what? She was like, oh, you were talking to that girl that worked there? And she's like, she didn't even acknowledge me. I'm like, for one, she doesn't know you. For two, I come in here almost every day. So I've built rapport with literally every single person that works in here. I'm like, you know this already. What's wrong with you? I'm like, plus this girl has a boyfriend and her boyfriend works here. I'm like, you're tripping over nothing. I'm like, this woman just keep doing this. She would always do this. I'm like, you have some insecurities that you're putting out on me. You need to get these things worked through. You need to work through this. You need to get this figured out, because this ain't me. This is you. And man, so I'm gonna tell you about the last thing. She's transferring guilt. Yes, precisely. Absolutely. Isn't that a idealist? That maybe that's what that was. I had no idea. I had no idea what that was, but maybe that's what it was. Anita, what Anita says, she says, you brought so many zany, intricate time spent in the darkest corners of the conspiracy theories, subreddits, laughter, and lightheartedness to my days since finding your channels. You're a real one. Refresher. Shout out to you. I know I struggled reading that just now. I have no idea why. It's late. But thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the donation. We in here and I'm chilling. Sarah says, I attract crazies. No, I don't. I promise you I don't. Jacob says his Asian girlfriend is the same way. Boy, look. Don't let that headache be the death of you, be your demise. I'm going to tell y'all the last incident that I had with Chicago. Oh my goodness. It's crazy because like every time her and I would get into these arguments, I would end up blocking her everywhere. And she would find a way to reach out to me. You know, she would have my phone number, so she would use somebody else's phone. Or, you know, she would, if I blocked her on cell phone and Instagram, she would reach out to me through TikTok. She would always, after I blocked her, always, you know, get it. Because anytime I blocked her is because I was like, I'm never talking to you again. And then she would, you know, try to be so sweet, try to be so nice. And then every time she would come back, she would be like, I see how I was wrong. I apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. It was me. It was me. It was me. She would always do that. Because if I'm blocking you, it's because you're disrupting my peace. Right? Because I'm very, very easy to get along with. Very easy. I'm very verbal. I'm very verbal. I'm very open. Very, very easy to get along with. So if I block you, you're the problem. Right? I take accountability whenever I have to, whenever it's necessary for me to take accountability. But if I can't get you to take accountability, then we're done. So she would always end up taking accountability, and I would always forgive her. Mind you, I make it very clear, we are not ever going to be together. Oh my God. She was addicted to what the did. I guess is the case here. Oh my God. I flew out here enough for it, I guess. So, what happened? What happened next? Let me go back. Let me make sure I'm getting these orders. Look, telling these stories is making me go through these orders a hell of a lot slower. I still got quite a bit to do. Tim, he got the hoodie. Oh, that's the hoodie I was supposed to make. Fuck. I still got to make that hoodie. It was Tim's hoodie. Okay. Brandon. Okay, I can go get Brandon's shirt, I think. I'm going to go grab the orders that she has done already. I'll make it a lot easier. I'll be right back. All right, so this last time she came out here to visit me, and I had made up my mind several times before, I'm never going to speak to this girl again. I'm never going to see her. I'm never this. And every time I would ever hang out with her, I'd be like, you have to promise me that you're not going to be on that BS. Any of the stuff that you're doing before, you have to promise me that you're not going to do that. And she's like, yes, I promise. It's not, I'm not. She's like, we're going to keep that in last year, this, that, and the fourth. I'm like, okay. Because if you act up, kick you out. So she came, and it took no time before she started showing herself again, right? So she was. The only reason I'm comfortable with telling y'all this story is because I had to tell it to other people that's close to me to make sure that I wasn't the one in the wrong, right? Oh wait, hold on. Who is this? Who is this right here? Who is this? No, I threw it away. No, I don't know who this is. Large. No, I folded that up. Wait, how did I fold that up and it disappeared? Where did it go? Bro. I'll be right back. Darn it. Back here all distracted. Okay, this order's for Christian. I found it. Shout out to Christian. God damn it. Ugh. Shout out to Christian. Christian about to be looking fresh. Drizzle dripped out with the hat, the shirt. and the shorts. Okay, Christian. Okay, Christian about to be fresh, y'all. I can't wait till y'all send me the whole drizzle outfit so I can see how good y'all gonna be looking in them. Shout out to Christian. Here he is, right here. All right, let me sign all this for him. Ooh, I almost don't even want to sign the hat. I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna sign it underneath the right here. Where was I at, y'all? Oh yeah, so this last time when she came in town, y'all know, if y'all been watching on Instagram especially, your boy is into the guns. I love to shoot. I love the pew-pews, right? So I was like, hey, when you come, like, let's go to the gun range. Let's go to the gun range and hang out. And I'll let you try all of my different guns. And yeah, she was like, oh, that'll be fun. I haven't gone to the gun range in a long time. I was like, awesome. So we're on our way to the gun range. And mind you, she does things that you got to tell her to stop doing. She's very like childish, like playful. And I don't like to be played with too much. I joke, I kid around, haha. But there's a fine line between what's too much and what's too much. And she was always too much. And I would have to tell her, stop doing certain things. So she was doing this little thing where she was like flicking my boob. She was just literally what she was doing. And it got to a point because I was always doing a reflex because I hate that action, that whatever. I was like, I hate that. I was like, don't do that. Like, can you please stop doing that? And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you didn't like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, just stop. Thank you. And she's like, okay, I'll stop. We're driving. I'm driving, and she does it again. But I told her, I was like, part of the reason I want you to stop is because I have very aggressive reflex, and I don't want you to get hurt or hit by my reflex, right? And she's like, okay, I understand. I'll stop. So we're driving, and then she does it while I'm driving, and I throw my arm up. Next thing I know, she's like holding her face as if I hit her in her face with my reflex, which I promise you did not happen. I literally bumped her arm. If she hit herself in her own face with her arm, that's one thing. But then she sits there and she's all like, she was quiet for a moment, and then she just snapped. She was like, I swear to God, if my lip is bleeding, I'm like, what are you talking about if your lip is bleeding? And then she looks in my little, the little sun visor mirror, checking her lip. It was perfectly fine, which I knew it was, cause what? And then she was like, you hit my lip. I was like, no, I didn't. Your face was nowhere near me when that happened. She was like, yeah, you hit my lip. She was like, you hit me in my face. I'm like, why are you saying I hit you in your face? I had a reflex. I asked you to stop doing what you were doing because of this reason. Are you taking the story of me telling you that I have aggressive reflexes and now you're wanting to deliberately use it against me? Is that why you did that? I'm like, because that's what it's feel like right now. So now she wants to be upset. She was like, it was like she was trying to get me to apologize for something, but she had to create something for me to apologize for. She don't know how my brain operates. She doesn't know that I'm able to pick up on those sort of things. She was doing something so that I can apologize. She was always the one to say sorry to me. She wanted me to say sorry to her for something, but I wasn't falling for it. I was like, I'm not going to apologize because I asked you to stop doing this thing and you deliberately went against my wishes and decided that you were going to still do it anyway. And if you got hurt from it, guess what? You brought that on yourself. From that point, she wanted to be super angry. We're pulling up, driving. She got her headphones in like she want to block out what I'm saying. We're pulling up, we're driving to the gun range because we're already super close to the gun range. We parked in front of the gun range. I'm like, listen, this is serious now. We are about to go inside this gun range. I need you to listen to every word that I tell you because this is a safety matter. I need you to listen. You ain't no going in here playing around. Ain't no being upset. You leave those emotions right here in this car. Now we're about to walk through this door and have a good time. So she's like, I'm all right. I'm all right. We get inside. Mind you, this girl then told me that she owns a gun, a Glock. She told me that she got some military training. She was in the Navy or whatever. So she's used guns in the Navy. And then she also told me that she's been to the gun range before. So I'm thinking that this woman has some basic knowledge about how to use a pew-pew, right? Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Easy says, "What, you went to a gun range with this crazy chick, boy?" Yeah. B. Taylor says, "You going to a gun range?" I know. Believe me, y'all. I was thinking the same thing, y'all. I was thinking the same thing. What's funny is my best friend, he would always get so upset with me anytime I ever allowed her back into my life. He would get so upset with me. And mind you, this girl also was not attractive at all. I was so mad at myself. I was like, I can't believe I'm letting an ugly chick get under my skin like this, or like even like in my space like this. This was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I was like down bad. I don't know. So where was I? Hold on, I want to put this in here different. Actually, I don't know the perfect way to put this in here. There we go. There we go. Now I can hold its form. That's perfect. All right, so where was I? Yeah, so we get in here, right? And even though she told me she has basic knowledge of using the gun, I'm still gonna go in with some degree of her not being all the way knowledgeable, right? Because I did go off of what she told me, right? So I'm assuming she knows how to use the gun, right? So I do what I always do. We go into the range. I get set up. You know, I put my ammunition over here, lay the pistols out here with the magazines already out, you know, with the slides locked back and everything, so that we can get into position to load all the weapons. So we do just that. I tell her to take the quick load and to load the 9mm rounds into the magazine. And then I was like, and then show it to me when you're done. She loads all the rounds into the magazine, you guys, and then she shows me the magazine. How about all the bullets are faced backwards? I look at it, I'm like, you have all the bullets in here backwards. And she was like, I told you I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm like, don't you have a gun? I'm like, you gotta face the bullets out, not in. And I was like, all right, let's start over. It's no big deal. I'm gonna take all the rounds out, clip them all out, and then I'm gonna have you put them back in, but this time put them in the opposite direction. She did that. I stepped behind her, and then I come back, look over her shoulder again to check, and I looked at the magazine, and I'm examining it. I'm like, okay, I can see the ones on top look like they're facing the right way, but I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm afraid that some of these may be in here incorrectly. And then she gets upset, just blows up. Mind you, I'm speaking to her calmly. She's acting as if I'm yelling and upset with her, and and talking to her in this aggressive manner. Not the case at all. The exact same way that I'm relaying information to you guys is the exact same way that I relayed the information to her. I'm not trying to embarrass myself in this gun range around all these other people. Why would I be loud and yell and be upset? No, I'm not trying to do that. So I was like, hey, look, I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit concerned that there may be some of these rounds that are faced the wrong way. And then this is what she does. She was like, well, you know what they say. If you want something done right, do it yourself. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not how you're going to learn. I want you need to be learning how to do this. This is serious. So I was like, okay, look, there's a way that I can check. In the back of this specific magazine, there's little holes where you can see the rounds in there. I was like, let me look in these little holes to see if it look like the rounds are faced the right way. I looked in there. I was like, okay, it looked like these are faced the right way. I'm gonna go ahead and allow you to load the magazine into the gun and aim it down range and shoot. And I was like, and I told her, I was like, don't put the gun down until you have seen that slide release or the slide lock back, and then you release the magazine out of the bottom of the gun and place it down. She shoots and just puts the gun down. I'm like, hey, go back. You didn't do what I asked. I was like, go back and release the magazine from the gun, and then put the magazine down, clear the gun completely, and then you can step back. I'm going through it with her in the way that I was trained, because I took courses on this. So, and I'm talking to her the same way my instructors would talk to me. So she goes back and she's fiddling with the gun. She's trying to get the magazine to release. I'm standing behind her and I'm like wondering what the heck is taking so long. And she's pressing all kinds of stuff trying to get she's like, it won't come out. I'm like, just press the freaking magazine release and the magazine should drop right down. She's like, it's not coming out. I don't know what to do. She's allowing herself to get overly frustrated, and this, it's clouding her judgment. So I go up to her and she's pressing on the little slide notch. I'm like, that's not the magazine release. She's like, well, it's in a different place on my gun. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, all magazine release are on the same spot on all handguns. What are you saying? I'm like, it may vary from left hand to right hand, and even then, a lot of those guns they'll be on both sides. But like, what are you talking about? She was like, I'm telling you, it's in a different place on my gun. I'm like, it's not though, because you have a Glock. I was like, I have a Glock. You have a Glock. It's in the exact same place. We both have Glocks. She was like, well, how you gonna tell me what's on my gun? I'm telling you, it's in a different place on my gun. I'm like, but it's not though. I'm like, hold on one second. I'm like, would you look at all of these different guns right here? There's 4 different pew-pews laid out on the table right here. All of them are handguns. All of them have the magazine release in the exact same location, even though they're different makes, models, and brands. What makes yours so special? Then she storms out, making the scene. Everybody can see her. So I'm just like, I just go in there, I just keep shooting my gun, and then I go out. And when I go out, she's on the phone with her grandfather, lying, talking about how horrible of a person that I am. Talking about this, that. Oh, he hit me in my mouth. No, I did not. She kept telling her grandfather and her brother and whoever else would listen to her that I hit her in her face. I was like, why are you telling the story this way? Tell the story how it actually happened. You did something that I asked you several times to stop doing. I had a reflex. I bumped your hand away from me, and then you sat here and proclaimed I hit you in your lip when nothing of me touched your mouth, your lip, and your face wasn't even nowhere near me. Like, tell the story how it actually happened. It was, when I tell you, oh my God, it escalated and got worse and worse and worse until I had to drive her to the airport hours early. Mind you, I shouldn't have done that. I should have let her catch an Uber to the airport. I just wanted her out of my space as fast as possible. We argued from the time we got in the car all the way to the airport in traffic, over an hour. Over an hour driving to the airport. The arguing the entire time. Blood pressure through the roof, screaming to the roof of my lungs. And it's because she wouldn't listen to reason. She wouldn't listen to a single word that came out of my mouth. She just wanted to try to say the most degrading stuff that she could possibly say to me. She was like, that's why you don't got a good relationship. She was like, you got mommy issues. You got mommy. I was like, why do these women keep saying this? My mother loved me to death. I love my mother to death. Why they keep saying this? Just like the other girl had mommy issues, this girl had mommy issues. This girl currently is not on speaking terms with her mother. She had a falling out with her mother. I'm like, why are you projecting your issues onto me? I was like, never again, never again, never again. And then that whole time we're driving down there to the airport, she has her brother, play brother, on the phone. And she's just saying all the most stupid stuff that she can say. She was like, hey, brother, remember what I told you about him? Remember what I tell you? What I tell you about his house? What his house smell like? Oh, you said his house stink. Oh, remember what I tell you his clothes? Oh, you said his clothes stink. Oh, remember I tell you what about his breath? Oh, you said his breath stink. I'm like, both of y'all are full of shit. Both of y'all. Because you're only saying something stink because of what she's saying. She is lying to you, dude. She's making you lie. She wouldn't be around me if I smell bad. I'm like, I have only ever received compliments from women about how good I smell, how good my clothes smell. That's what I get. She's even complimenting me, talking about how much she loves my scent, but now all of a sudden everything smell bad. I'm like, this is weird, and y'all are in on this together. Was this the whole plan? For her to come out here and act the fool? Thinking that she was going to upset me or get me down on her level? To be hurt and sad and in pain like how she is? That wasn't gonna work. I've healed way beyond what this could possibly do to me. All I could do is laugh. All I could do is laugh. Sarah says he probably has therapist energy. I'm not sure if you're talking about me, but that was something that she kept putting on to me. She was like, oh man, she was like, I was hoping you would help heal me. I was like, that's not my job. I'm a healer, but the healing that I do is not supposed to be for the person, like someone that I'm like involved with, sort of thing. I need you to come into this situation in good headspace, or as good of a headspace that I'm in, right? We can, if we go through some trouble, some issues within our relationship, we can heal ourselves through that. We can work on that together. But you can't come in as messed up as you are and expect me to heal you. That's not, you need therapy. I'm no therapist. I have a business to operate. This chick was something else, bro. I'll be back. I gotta get you some more orders. Oh wait, I forgot I brought another one. Sean. Shout out to Sean. Thank you, brother. Uh-oh. Sean with that drizzle combo. He got the red. This is the first one I made. But that was it, y'all. Those are the 3 crazies that I dealt with. And I don't want to deal with no more. Ever again. Ever again. But it's a part my fault, though, because I recognized it early and I still continue to let it, let it into my space. But never again. Never. Never again. Where'd the marker go? Maggie, yes. Maggie says, some people are so used to drama, they would create it because they ain't used to normal. When I tell you, I said the same thing to Chicago. I was like, you are full of drama. You love drama. You keep creating drama where there's no drama. I was like, all the issues that you have with me, I was like, no other woman has ever had with me. All the problems that you think I cause and create for you has only exists with you. But you're the one that's creating this. I don't understand how you don't understand that, how you don't see that. This is so wild to me. It literally, it's like it was some screws missing in her head. How did she not understand that she was creating all the problems? I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, it took a long time before I started to date, right? Before I started to put myself out there. You know, I took care of my mom from the ages of 14 to 28. I made that my everything. You know, I didn't date really during that time. You know, went on a couple of dates, but none of them went past one date. I literally can count maybe 3 dates that I went on between the ages of 14 and 28, right? But I was so adamant about making sure that I was in the healthiest space that I could possibly be in, especially coming from someone who experienced a decade's worth of depression. You know, I wanted to make sure that I would be in the right headspace before I put myself out there, so that I would never be the one to cause any harm or damage to any woman that I would, you know, take a liking to. It was very important to me because I was already so hurt, so damaged myself, and I also didn't want anybody to make my situation any worse. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work on myself first before I step out there, because I don't want to break anyone's heart. I don't want to, and I didn't want to break anybody's heart because I also didn't want my heart broken. So I did just that. You know, I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait. You know, my mom passed away, so now let me build myself up and make something of myself. And then, you know, when I turned 30 years old, that's why I was like, all right, I'm ready. I'm gonna get out here. And then the Rona came. I was like, oh snap! So we have to stay inside now. When I was about to give dating a try, and then I got Rona. You know, like the next year, and I was like, wait, I was gonna give dating a try, and then after I got Rona, then I had all these health issues. But I was like, wait a minute, but I'm trying to give dating a try, like, so I got a very, very late start. You know, there was you know, some women that I, you know, got to know, but the timing was just so messed up because of Rona. And the most experience that I had received were during the times where I was really, 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 really sick, and not knowing how sick I was to the point where I almost died. Rushing to the hospital with a 500 blood sugar level. I was going blind. I don't know if you guys remember that. I was losing my vision. Yeah, things were getting bad over here. But at that same time, I was having luck, you know. having luck with the ladies. But I wasn't feeling well to be the best version of myself in those situations. All right. Somebody put their address in and it looks it's showing up wrong or incorrect. So let me see if I can correct this address issue. Okay, this might be it. Which means that it's correct if it is. Yeah, that's right. There we go. But I can also tell y'all several stories about some good women that I have came across. Luckily, I have more of those stories than I do about the bad women. All right, y'all, I gotta go get some more orders. I'll be white black. Finish tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do these orders right here, and then I'm gonna probably grab a few more, and then I'll call it quits for this evening. It's already 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits shortly, y'all. Akeem with the big order. Let's see what my dude got. Oh yeah, drizzled out. He got 2 drizzle outfits and a drizzle shirt. And then he had the Karen hat. I remember emailing him because I was out of stock on that hat. Let's see what he wanted to replace it with. I remember he said, I think he wanted me to choose, but I was like, no, there's not one that you want. Oh, darn it, this ain't it. There we go. Sent. He want the drizzle blue hat, boy. Okay, I'll do that for you. So I was out of stock on the Karen hats. So he ended up wanting a different hat, but this hat costs much more than the Karen hat did. But I'll give it to him. I will give it to him. Show him my appreciation. Because I know this this outfit is gonna look good with that hat. Cause he got 2 of the drizzle outfits. That's dope. What else would y'all like me to talk about? What else y'all want to know? I think I got enough time for one more story. I think I got time for one more story. Would y'all like to hear a positive relationship story that ended well? I got a good one. Yeah, man. See, he got the red shirt. He got that red drizzle shirt. He got the blue one. He got the blue one with the shorts. With the shorts. Melissa says, I need you to do a story on this. On what? On what exactly, Melissa? Rad. Okay, nice. Rad asked for me to do a Jeep story. For us Jeep adventures. I could tell you about my vacation. My vacation for Jeep Week down in Daytona Beach, where there were thousands, tens of thousands of Jeeps hanging out there. I could tell y'all this story. Y'all want to hear this story? I'm gonna go ahead and tell it anyway. It's a different story. Switch it up. All right, so y'all know I'll be every time before I go on any trip, I always try to go hard with content or getting orders out the door and get all the way caught up before I leave. I didn't get to get content caught up, but I did get to get caught up on the orders before I left. He also got the green fit too, boy. Ooh. So I was so busy that my doors had been off my Jeep the entire time, so I didn't get an opportunity to put them back on. Plus, I didn't really want to put them back on because I knew I wanted to get naked. And for those of you who are non-Jeepers, getting naked means taking your doors and roof off your Jeep. So I knew I wanted to get naked down in Daytona. So I went without the doors on, but I still had my roof on, so I knew we'd be able to take the roof off at the Airbnb. So get up dumb early in the morning to go meet with my Jeep crew, and we're gonna do a ride out. I got up so early and I got on the road so early, and it was so cold that I was literally losing feeling in my hands driving down to the meetup spot, which was in McDonough, Georgia, over an hour away from where I live. As soon as I pull up, people see me because everybody knows my Jeep because it stands out. It's all white on the outside with black accents, black roof, big 26-inch white rims with orange, Hermes orange interior. And underglow lights, wheel lights, and rock lights, all orange. And whip lights orange and interior lights orange. Boat speakers orange, sound bar orange, all of that. So people know my Jeep. They recognize it. And you can see it on my Instagram. People recognize it. So we get out. So I get out there and everybody sees me and they're like, "Oh my God, Art," because everybody refers to me as Art. They're like, "Art got his doors off. This man is crazy. We know he's freezing." Bruh, I was so cold. I was like, man, when we get back on this road, I'm going to put my cover. I had my big face blanket with me, but I didn't put it on while I was driving. But I waited until we got to the gas station. And then when we left the gas station, then I put it on because it was still really cold. I put the blanket like around my legs. And when I tell you that blanket blocked all the wind, like I was fine after that. Once my legs was covered, I was smooth sailing. I was like, I wish I drove out here with this blanket wrapped around me. I was so happy about the quality of my blankets. I tell you, it blocked all the wind. I felt great after that. So, you know, we get out there and I'm meeting people, right? I met this girl out there, really, really tall woman. Cute, very cute. But I didn't think anything of her, right? So we get out there, we hit the road, we're driving down to Daytona. Driving hours, 6 hours, 7 hours to get to Daytona. Got his hat. I'm gonna get a big box to put all this in so it won't get mushed up. just like that. Yeah. It's gonna be perfect. So yeah, we drove out there, right? We get out there. We get our Airbnb and everything. We get settled in and everything. We go out there and do whatever, I don't know. I'm trying to skip stuff so I can get to the good stuff. I could tell multiple stories about this trip. But the main story I want to tell you is about the beef that happened out there. That's the main story I want to tell y'all. Oh, darn, I forgot to sign this hat. My bad. I'm messing up. Forgot to sign my man's hat. My bad, Akeem. You gotta sign your hat, my dude. Yeah, Angie said them blankets are nice and warm. Yeah. Yes, they are. That's why I've been sleeping with them every night since I got them. That's what failed. That marker. Where'd it go? Where'd that marker go? Guess I'll use this one. Perfect. So, I don't want to say the name of the Jeep crew because they don't deserve to have their name come out of my mouth. But I used to be a part of this crew. And there was some strange stuff going on. There was some grape going on. And I try to stand up for the women in this crew. And they act like there was something wrong with me standing up for them. It's weird. And I was like, I can't believe y'all allowed these type of people to be a part of this organization. And their excuse was, well, we can't help what people do. You can remove them from the organization. You can tell them they can't come around. These are grapers. What? Yeah, can't have my name tied to this. No. Last thing I want to be is out in public and somebody sees my Jeep and be like, oh, aren't you a part of that one crew? Yeah, y'all know about us? Yeah, I heard y'all be graping. No. Not me. It's crazy. But now they've changed some rules. It's weird because everything that I had a problem with, now they're fixing. Y'all still won't find me in your group. Because why y'all want to listen to me now after I told y'all this a year ago? I got to get a big box. So, that same Jeep crew was out there, right? They were out there in Daytona. And they were 3 or 4 houses down from us on the same stretch of beach. So they were really, really close to us on the beach because we got a beach house. And hold on. So I thought it was crazy. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? That's so-and-so them? They're right there basically next to us? They're like, yeah. So what ended up happening was they would get out there early in the morning before us. Me and the young lady that I met, remember one I told you that's tall? she's a little bit taller than me, maybe an inch or two taller than me. Her and I woke up early to go out there onto the beach and like drive our Jeeps onto the beach. And we had to drive past this Jeep crew because even though they were further down the beach than us, they decided to pitch a tent further up the beach so that they can see all the Jeeps that come onto the beach. I didn't know where they were on the beach. I didn't even know they were on the beach that early in the morning because we got up really, really early. We get down there, we get on the beach, and we're driving, and I'm recording the water because it looked amazing how the shot was. And we end up driving past them. And as soon as they see me, they're like, boo, boo. They're saying boo and stuff. Or, no, and they were like, ew. They were saying ew, like the girls were saying, ew, ew. Like, they saw me. They know who I am. And I just pretended like I didn't even hear them. Just completely blank, like completely ignore them. The only way they would know if I even heard them is if they saw this video. That's the only way they would know. So I remember thinking, that's weird energy. We're on vacation. We're all here to have a good time. Leave that drama. Leave whatever y'all got against us out of it. Because I'm a part of the Ghost Riders, right? A group of Jeepers that all drive white Jeeps, right? I'm a part of the Ghost Riders. So they wanted to be against us. And mind you, we're all from Georgia. So later on, me and Tremel, he's the one that runs Ghost Riders, we end up going to Daytona Motor Speedway where they had all the Jeep vendors. So you can go out there and see all the different things that you can do to your Jeep. They had all these dope obstacle courses where you can ride your Jeep and do stuff that only 4-wheel drive vehicles can do. Really awesome time. Y'all gonna see that vlog on my vlog channel. Everything I'm talking about just about was vlogged except for the drama, except for the beef. But y'all are gonna see so much of what I'm talking about because I vlogged a lot. So Chamel and I are at Daytona Motor Speedway, and we end up coming back. At some point because we were done. And I was going to show y'all something that I got from up there, but it's not in here. Yeah. So we go up there, we come back, and on the way back, 2 girls from Red Riding Hoods, they're like an affiliate to us, but they drive all red Jeeps. They call Red Riding Hoods. 2 of the girls from Red Riding Hoods had called, and they were like, so and so from the other group, the rival group, they shot us up with water guns. They ambushed us. We were driving past them trying to get to our spot on the beach, and they ambushed us with water guns. Jamel gets mad. He's like, all right, I'm coming back. On the way back, mind you, we might have been maybe 10 minutes away. The girl kept calling because she was so upset at what they did. So we're coming back. Chamel's trying to call his son and daughter. They were there. They're in their early 20s. And he's like, yo, grab my water gun, fill up my water gun. So and so is starting drama. We about to go over there and get him back. His son was like, no, Dad, no, don't do it. It can turn into a big fight. Y'all don't want to do it. Don't do it. So Jamel was like, he hung up on his son. He called his daughter. He's like, load up my water gun. He was like, my son is being a punk. Oh. So we get down there, and mind you, I don't want to be a part of none of this. I didn't know that Tremel had the beef that he had with this other crew. So I get down there, we get back to the house, and he was like, a few minutes have gone by, and he calls me. He's like, yo, Art, come be the driver. He wanted me to like be the getaway driver or whatever. I was like, what, bro? I was like, he was like, come be the driver. I'm like, dog, look, I'm like, if something goes down, I'm a fighter. I'm going to get out and fight, like physically fight people, bro. Because I'm like, I'm not with that. Like, I don't have a water gun. These people ain't about to just ambush me and just be shooting me up like crazy. And like, I might get angry. He was like, nah, bro, nah, you just gotta drive. You just gotta drive. We just gonna stay in the Jeep with the doors off and we just gonna do a drive-by. I'm like, all right, bet. So we pile up into the Jeep. It wasn't even my Jeep. I don't know who Jeep it was, but they just had me drive this Jeep. So we're going down there, talking about it, you know, everything that's about to go down. There's two guys sitting in the passenger seat, him sitting behind me, and then there was the two ladies that got shot with the water guns that were upset. And I'm thinking only him and the guy sitting next to me are the only ones that got water guns. I didn't know the girls had water guns too. So I'm thinking there's 5 people in this Jeep and only 2 people got water guns. And we're about to go against 11 people, literally 50 to 100 people with potential water guns. I'm like, this is not going to be good, but it's okay. I'm just going to drive by and pew, 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 and keep going. We get to the beach. There's so many people that are coming back from Daytona Motor Speedway that it's no longer 5 miles an hour. It's, you're going to drive like a tiny little bit and then stop. And you got to wait. And then drive a tiny little bit and stop. And you got to wait. And I was like, this is not going to be a drive-by. This is going to be an ambush. I'm like, we're going to be sitting ducks. I'm like, no, I'm out. I don't want to do this anymore. and Tremel and the other dude, they wanted to be all hardcore gangster. They're like, no, let's go. I'm like, no. Y'all can go by yourselves. Forget this mess. So I was like, I'm going to go back. And even the girls, they were like, yeah, this is a bad idea. They're going to ambush us. I was like, no, this is a bad idea. So Jamel and the other guy, they was like, well, we'll go by ourselves. So they hopping out the Jeep. And I'm like, bro, y'all better hop back in this Jeep right now. Are y'all serious? Are y'all going to go down there? Because if y'all going, I'm heading back. And they're like, all right, we're going to go. So they go. They take off on their own. And me and the girls, we're turning and going back. As we're going back, I come to find out the girls had water guns. I'm like, what? Y'all got water guns? I thought y'all didn't have no water guns. They were like, no, we got water guns. They were down between their legs. And I'm like, man, like, and the girls were talking, oh my God, I feel so bad. We abandoned them. I'm like, y'all said y'all want to go back. Now y'all feel like y'all abandoning them. And then I look back, I'm like, y'all got water guns. I was like, look, if anything, I will take one of y'all water guns and I will go run after them and help them. Do y'all want to take the Jeep back and drive back yourselves? I asked them that about 3 or 4 times and they never answered. So I ended up taking them back to the Airbnb. So we're driving back to the Airbnb and it gets to a point where everybody is concerned about the safety of the Ghost Rider leader and the other guy because nobody's able to get on the phone with them. The Ghost Rider leader, he had left his phone back at the Airbnb. The other guy had left his phone in the Jeep that I was driving. So everybody was super concerned about their well-being because they didn't know what this other crew was capable of because there's real beef there to the point where it could have ended in somebody physically fighting and getting seriously hurt. So we get back to the Airbnb. I grab a water gun and I go running up the beach to go get to them. I get far enough of the beach and I'm like, where the heck is everyone? I was like, I don't see any commotion up ahead. Did anything happen? I finally come across the Ghost Rider leader, son and daughter, just the son and daughter. And they're like, have you seen my dad? I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all just came from the direction of where he's supposed to be at, fighting against this other crew. I like, y'all didn't see him up there? I like, we dropped them off and they went straight to the crew. The daughter was like, no, he's not over there. They were looking for him too. They're like, yo, where your dad at? Where your dad at? I was like, what the heck? I like, did they back out? Did they wise up and maybe cut through some houses and like went around? Like, what happened? Next thing we know, we see her dad because we ended up going back down the beach to our area. We see her dad come running at us, and we try to walk towards him, and he's like, no, go back. He said, according to him, he was like, yo, we went down. He's like, we went through them. They didn't really do nothing. They wasn't booking up at us. He's like, we thought they were going to be all high and mighty. He was like, we walked through them with the water guns ready to be about some action, and they ain't really do nothing. I was like, man, thank God. Thank God. It was crazy. It was a bunch of drama. There was more that happened. Because what he ended up doing was he ended up pulling up on one of them and like ambushing one of the Jeeps. And it was his actual rival in there, a dude that he really didn't get along with. And it got so nasty. That like almost real guns were almost involved. It was a lot of mess. And then even I was almost involved in that, unbeknownst to me. I had no idea. I was like, y'all pulled me into this drama over some water gun stuff. This is crazy. Wait, who is this just now? I did it again, y'all. I have no idea who this was. No. Yep, I thought it was Brandy. All right, cool. Wait, where is Brandy? Gotta type her in. Okay, so Brandy got the sleeve. She got the Ghost of Real tank top, the Ghost of Real pink V-neck, and then she got 5 fingers sticker and the holographic sticker too. She got both stickers. Sign. Oh, and the sleeve. Hey, she liked the 5 finger stuff though. Hey, that's dope. Everything she got was 5 finger ghosts. That's dope. This is like, I'm so glad y'all had me do this design, because I remember asking y'all. I was like, what y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to do this one or the other one? Y'all like both? All right, cool. I like both of them. At first I didn't like this one. I like the other one more, but now I like this one more. I like this one more. Yeah, no, it got. So, I didn't know the beef that the Ghost Rider leader had against the dude that he the beef was so unnecessary. They were mad at each other over some stuff that somebody else did. Like, this other dude was taking pictures because he'll do content. He'll record, all the Jeepers doing stuff. And this girl got upset, like she thought that he was being a creep because he was recording her. And he was like, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just, getting content for, social media with the Jeeps and stuff. And so she was like, oh, delete the video. And then that got into the group chat and people had different opinions on it. And that's why the Ghost Rider leader and this other guy from the other crew was butting heads to the point where they didn't like each other. So that whole water gun thing became a big ordeal. I was like, that's what y'all don't like each other about? Because these other people had a misunderstanding about why this dude was filming. And I got dragged in it, and almost real pew-pews were involved? Are you kidding me? I'm done with y'all. I'm done. That's petty. That's nothing. What is that? What? So the dude, because the story gets worse. The dude that the Ghost Rider leader, who's on, who I'm a part of, the dude that he shot with the water gun, drove past us on the beach. He was like mean mugging, and I was like, "What the heck is he doing that for?" I didn't know that the Ghost Rider leader had did that. So that dude gets back to his Airbnb, and he was like, "Oh, so and so pulled a gun on me. He pulled a gun on me." His brother, who isn't really his brother, but they're so close that they just call each other brothers, goes running out. His name is Sean. Make it easy because this is his name. Sean goes running out, and he's coming up to our house trying to figure out what's going on because he just heard a gun got pulled on his brother. He didn't know it was a water gun. So Sean gets his girlfriend. He's like, "Come on, bring your gun." So she's running too, and she has her actual pew pew in her purse. So they running up to confront the Ghost Rider leader. And the Ghost Rider leader's son, he's trying to step in to protect the honor of his father. So Sean is like, "Yo, keep an eye." He was telling his girlfriend, "Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him." So she's watching him with her hand in her purse, holding her pew pew the whole time. Because she's been instructed, if he jumps, use it. So the Ghost Rider leader's son he's upset, he's angry, he's ready to fight in his dad's honor, but he hasn't done anything yet. And Sean, big dude, muscular dude, he's watching me. I didn't even know. He's watching me because he see me being all ready for action. But I didn't even know that he was watching me, or that he saw me. I didn't even know none of this. Cause I didn't even see the other stuff play out with his girlfriend and the Ghost Rider's son. I didn't see none of that stuff played out. So I'm surprised that he's watching me. Cause he's telling, we're all sitting down talking about it later on. But the story ends with the two main rivals hashing it out, having a conversation. Because I remember at one point, Sean was like, "You need to talk to him. Go talk to him, talk to him, talk to him, talk to him." But nobody from Ghost Riders wanted the Ghost Rider leader to go over to their Airbnb and talk. It's like, "Hey, if we're going to talk, meet somewhere in the middle or come over here." So everybody wants me to be like Muscle or the Peacekeeper or something. So the ladies are coming up to me, but hey, don't let him go over there by himself. Don't let him go more over there by himself. As soon as I walk out the door, we're looking for him, the Ghost Rider leader. Where's he at? Oh, he done went over there. All right, go after him. Y'all trying to get me beat up or shot. Y'all crazy. So I go over there, because I ain't no punk. I go over there. And plus, I'm also concerned about his well-being. I go over there, and it doesn't look good. The two rivals are in each other's face. The women saying the most nasty stuff about the women. Mind you, why is all this happening in the first place? Because these two chicks on our side, who aren't even in our crew, and got shot with water guns and stuff, and they're super upset. But women started all of this, literally started all of this. So I look over there, and it's not looking good. As I'm approaching, it's not looking good. These dudes look like they're ready to fight. And I remember the Ghost Rider leader, after we walked away, he was like, "I'm so glad you showed up." He said, "I'm so glad you showed up." Oh, no, this is the wrong one. So she had two. Oh, here go the other one right here. Oh, damn, this is dark. Darn it. I didn't realize you had two of these, Crystal. Crystal got two of the Ghost of Real sleeves. Let me see if I had another one made. I don't have another one. I have to wait till tomorrow to make that for you, Crystal. Sorry about that. I'll finish your order tomorrow. No big deal. Leave it right here with your name on it. Alright, so I had another sleeve. Wait, where did it go? Didn't I have another sleeve in here? A gray one? Oh no, I saw that in the order. Never mind. But yeah, so I'm listening, and I'm trying to get this conversation, or help guide this conversation to a point to where they can just hash it all out, you know. The other dude was on probation. He was trying to be civil enough to not ruin his probation. So they're talking, they're hearing each other, and then they finally get to a point, you know, where they call it truce and end the drama, end the beef. Because at the end of the day, we're all just on vacation, just really trying to have a good time. Outside of all that drama, it was an amazing trip. I cannot wait to do it again next year. Cannot wait. This is the first trip that I have been on, because y'all know I travel a lot. This is the first trip that I've been on where I felt good. I felt relaxed. All my other trips were very stressful because I'm really working on those trips. But this trip I felt really, really good on. But yeah, I mean, that was that. That was that. There's other stuff that happened too, though. There's other stuff that happened too. Like I said, I did meet a young lady out there. She's tall, taller than me. And she took a liking to me. It was funny because when we first met at that QT, that quick trip, when I drove my Jeep and I was freezing cold, and I got down there to McDonough, Georgia, to the meetup spot for the ride out. And when I met her, I didn't think nothing of her, really. Like I said, you know, I saw her, noticed her. I was like, dang, that's one tall glass of water. She's cute, though. And she said her first impression of me, she thought I was going to be like a snob, like a stuck up, like, you know, like I was, how you call it? Like I was like all into myself or something. I don't know. But she was like, I learned real quick that's not you at all. She's like, you're a sweetheart. She was like, I had you completely wrong. So yeah, it was funny because, like, you know, I was out there just chilling, minding my business, having a good time, relaxed, just, you know, having good casual conversations with everyone out there. And she had a bunch of guys hitting on her. And she would tell me about it and stuff, and I would see it, you know. And some of the guys, they thought that she was with me. I'm like, no, we just met each other. And I remember there was one guy that like jumped in her Jeep after we left from this boat. We went to go ride on this boat together. It's a bunch of us rode on the boat. It was a really good time. Y'all are gonna see stuff from that. I know I was posting some stuff on Instagram from it, but I got more to come. So yeah, we was all riding on this boat together, had a really good time. And then on the way back, that dude decided to just jump in her Jeep because he saw her, he liked her, he wanted to get to know her. So he was gonna ride back with all of us, but he was gonna ride back in her Jeep. He didn't have a Jeep. He was out there with one of his relatives that had a Jeep. So he decided he wanted to jump in her Jeep. Mind you, he's a tall dude, dreads, light skin, kind of buff. You would think that she would be more into him because he was taller than her, and she's taller than me. But No, it wasn't the case. She was definitely interested in me, but I'm so nonchalant and like really don't be paying stuff no attention that I wasn't even picking up on it. It wasn't until we got back where we tried to go get tickets to Daytona Motor Speedway for the next day that we're outside out in the parking lot. And then, she was just telling me, coming up to me, she was like, "Oh my God, this dude jumped in my Jeep. He's getting on my nerves. He's so annoying, da 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 da." And I'm like, why is she telling this stuff to me? Like, and she was basically hinting, she was like, I'm single. I'm single. I'm very single. I'm very single. She just kept on saying that. I was like, okay, why are you telling me? And she was like, yeah, these guys keep on hitting on me. It wasn't not me. I wasn't hitting on her at all. I wasn't even thinking. And she was like, yeah, they just keep hitting on me. I was like, oh my God, it's annoying. And I was seeing some of these guys that she was talking about that was hitting on her. And then she was like, and then I said something to relate to her. I was like, yeah, I'm surprised. I was like, this is the first Jeep outing that I've been out to where I wasn't hit on by one of these ladies out here. And she was like, what? Really? She's like, I'm surprised because you're fine AF. Like, she said it like that. She was like, you are fine as fuck. I was like, really? She was like, yes. I was like, okay, thanks. It's still funny to this day, bro. This is so funny to me. But from then, like we later on that evening, we ended up kicking it and hanging out, and we were sitting on the back patio of the Airbnb, like facing the ocean, and man, the view was amazing. I still got pictures on my phone and everything. It was amazing. Sitting underneath the night sky, just chilling, talking, just having a really, really, really good conversation. And then and looking at Orion's belt, like just being able to see some of the solar system, and just talking, having a good conversation. And I remember at one point we were talking about like shooting stars or something, and then we were like, yo, how crazy would it be to see a shooting star, right? I kid y'all not, 2 minutes later, a shooting star. We see a shooting star. I instantly just closed my eyes and started wishing, right? And she kind of like had to like catch on to what was happening, and then she did it too. And then, just open my eyes, and just both of us is just quiet, just kind of taking in the moment. And I should have known, because this is women ideology, their logic. They will view this as such a romantic moment and think that this is something special now. Like we had a moment. We saw a shooting star together. Oh my God. Women. But yeah, she's good people though. She's good people. She got me back into roller skating. So she signed us up for a free roller skating class. I had a great time. I ended up buying some wheels for my roller skates, because the ones I got are outdoor wheels, but I need indoor wheels so I can be able to do some of the little dance moves and stuff like how they do, because I was trying and I kept getting caught because my wheels are so grippy. I couldn't do the little spins and stuff, so I bought the wheels. Let me show y'all the wheels. I'm definitely gonna have to finish these orders tomorrow without you guys, because y'all are distracting. Gosh, why y'all gotta distract me like this? Oh yeah, so these are the wheels. They're called All Americans. These are the same wheels that the instructor was using, so I know I got the right stuff. But these are the All American Plus. Can't wait to put them on my skates. Give them a try. Here go my skates right here. These are Rydell's. These outdoor wheels, so grippy, so grippy. And then these are smaller. You want something a little bit smaller too. So yeah, I wanted to change out the trucks and stuff. Long story. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to going back out there and skating some more. Man, when I tell y'all that's good exercise, boy, I was sweating. Everybody was, but it like the way they have us practicing, it literally feels like you're exercising because you have to do steps over and over and over and over, and like everybody has to get to a point where they're comfortable enough to where everybody moves on together. So it's like it really felt like a good workout. I was like, ooh, this is a good workout replacement. I like this. Woo. I'm looking at all the orders I got left. Man, oh man. It's probably about 30 more. Yeah. But that's it. Yeah, I will. Thank y'all. I see people saying those are nice skates. They're really comfortable too. I got the ones that got like the padding, like all this nice padding, plenty of plush, thick padding. Because a lot of skates don't be comfortable. They'd be like the ones that are really thin and flimsy, and all this stuff can fall over. No, those aren't comfortable. These are comfortable. I came across a phenomenal, probably one of the best sneaker artists that I've ever seen. He does like these Dragon Ball Z illustrations, and I sent him a picture of these skates recently, and I was like, bro, I want you to do my skates. So I'm gonna have him customize my skates with a Dragon Ball Z portrait on there, because he does amazing work. So I'm gonna have him customize my skates for me. I need to be detaching this stuff so it can be that much cheaper to ship, because if I ship it with the trucks and the wheels, it's gonna cost a lot more. So I want to take the boot off both of them and ship them to him so that he can do the work. I can do the custom work myself, but it's too time consuming. I don't have the time, so I'd rather him do it. And I can do it the same way he does it too if I really wanted to, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have him do it. And then I also want him to surprise me. I want to see what he comes up with. But I want to put these on here, and I want to go skate soon, real soon. And I have so many pairs of skates. I have rollerblades too. I have Air Force Ones that I had made into skates, but I can't wear them because they're too small. Let's see. Y'all are funny. Y'all are having all these little side conversations. But anyway, so I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna get back to these orders tomorrow. It's getting late. But what time is it? Oh, it's 3 a.m. Yeah, let me go. It's 3 a.m. Even though I'm not sleepy, I can literally stay up another 2 hours and work on these orders. But I don't want to mess up my sleep too bad, my sleep pattern too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and just end this here. My computer's already asking me to shut down and do an update, so I'm gonna do that. And plus, I have so much to do tomorrow that I really need to go ahead and take my butt to sleep so I can get up and get some stuff done. I don't know. I really want to do. Let me do 2 more orders. Okay, I said 2 more orders. I didn't realize I grabbed 4. This is my problem, y'all. This is what I do. I work myself to the point where I'm just tired. I can't do no more. Who is this? Okay, this is the crystal sleeve I was looking for. No, this is what I do, y'all. I work myself to the point. Like, I wake up, start working, don't stop until I'm all the way exhausted. All All right, Crystal, what did you? No. No. Why did it do that? Okay, she just got just the sleeve. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Gotcha. But shout out to Crystal though. She done literally ordered from me like 20 times. It's too big. Screw it. Do it anyway. What's up, everybody? Yeah, it's 3 a.m. I'm wide awake, y'all. Yeah, Maggie, I do this. I've been doing this a lot more often lately. Just as I'm doing these orders, just talking and hanging out with you guys. Today, though, I didn't get nearly as many orders done because I've been sitting here trying to entertain you guys with stories. Angelique. Angelique got 2 orders here. She got Karen T. And she got the joggers. When did she get these joggers? Dang, I have the joggers. Okay. Y'all, I didn't know y'all was ordering stuff while I was in here. Now wonder. Shout out to Angelique. Shout out to Miss Freeman. Shout out to Malia. Shout out to Beverly. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Alon. I didn't even know. My bad, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let me do this next order. Who the heck? This girl, her handwriting is so bad. I thought I had bad handwriting. She was like, I love your handwriting. I don't even know what this name is. Is it Jimmy? It don't look like Jimmy. Oh, it's Jimmy. It is Jimmy, all right. Shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy came through. He got the Aliens a Real sleeve. You got the t-shirt like I'm wearing. The Aliens Are Real t-shirt. The regular tee. I still got the vintage ones left in like small 4X and 5XL. He also got like one of my favorite shirts, the Ghost of Real shirt. This is like one of my favorite. I haven't even done hoodies in these designs yet. We're gonna wait until it gets colder before I do the hoodies in the Ghost designs, in the 2 different Ghost designs. All right, what else he get? Aliens goes. He got Alien Magnet. Alien Magnet. Alien and 5-Finger Ghost holographic stickers. Wait, I got Alien holographic sticker? I got Alien holographic sticker? Oh, do I do? He got all these. Shout out to you, my guy. Thank you, Jimmy, for the support, my brother. That's the AOK Mafia bag right there, boy. I love these bags. Oh, and he got $12 off with the discount. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Oh, darn. I ran out of labels. Shout out to those who hung out with me until they had to go off to work. Darn it, I just saw it. Who was that? Ian, shout out to you. Go have a great day at work, my guy. All right, this might be the last one. This might be the last one. This woman's handwriting, I swear for God. I'm assuming this is Teresa. Let me find out. Let's see. I feel like my 5 o'clock shadow came in during this live stream. Karen, hot pink, large. Yep. And then I think Teresa had another order. Shout out to Teresa for the 11 orders with your boy. Her 11th order. And she got the tote bag. Ghost Real. Yep, this is her. She got the tote bag. Woo, the Ghost of Real tote bag. Hey, y'all, I got these new tote bags today. I want y'all to see the tote bags. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all tote bags. I wish they came in different colors. This is the only color they came in. And I need to get the wrinkles out. But look at this. It's big. The tote bags are huge. And they got these ropes. I was like, yo, this is too cool. I got to get this for my viewers. Big old tote bags. I'm going to get the wrinkles out of them before I put the designs on them. And then the best part, too, is they have these magnetic clamps. Like that. And then it also has this really nice big pocket on the inside. I'm like, bruh, these are nice. I only got a few of them. I'm going to see because I don't know if anybody's going to want them. So I only got like literally just 5. Literally 5 of them. And I may never do any more than just 5. So I like it. I want to see how they're going to look. All right. Let's fulfill this order. Added it to this order. Wait, go back. Let me finish this order. Alright, so she got the holographic sticker in both the alien and 5 fingers. 5 finger, alien, create order. Oh no. Fight's out. I'm about to knock your lights out. Then she also got the Karen and Alien sticker bundle. So she got another Alien holographic and a Karen holographic. Yeah. She got stickered out, boy. She went sticker crazy. She got all the holographics right here. Let me sign them all. Heck yeah, my 5 o'clock shadow came in heavy tonight, boy. This is crazy. I got to shave. I look like Wolfman Jack. That's what my mom used to say. Boy, you look like Wolfman Jack. I'm like, who is Wolfman Jack? I don't even know who that is. She like, I don't know either, but you look like him. Let me sign the tote bag. Signed the Karen V-neck. One thing that I want you guys to walk away from this live stream with, because let's end it on a good, healthy, positive note, right? This is what I want to say. I'm over here reading comments. It costs you nothing to be a decent person, but it costs you everything not to be. It's a very simple concept. It's free to be a decent person, but it costs a lot of headache, heartache, and trouble to be anything less than a decent person. Think about it. Just think about it. This is it, y'all. I'm ending it on this note. The last order. Now I gotta hope that I'll be able to fall asleep. I feel like I need to eat something. Usually, if I eat something, I get sleepy right after. I'm like a baby like that. How long have we been in here, y'all? 3.5 hours. Wow. 3.5 hours. I heard you ladies. I saw y'all comments talking about I'm fine. Thank y'all for the compliment. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I don't got the munchies, Christina, but the munchies is about to have me sleeping. I hope. I don't want to eat nothing, honestly. I just want to go to sleep. But I know maybe, you know what else helps me fall asleep and falls on my face while trying it? Watching TikTok videos. When I'm just sitting there watching, especially if I come across one where they're telling a story, I always fall asleep on their story and I end up dropping the phone on my face or something like that. Something. So we're about to go figure out which one of these is gonna get me to sleep. But I need to brush my teeth and like wash my face and stuff. I feel a little yucky, just a little bit, just a little bit. But anyway, y'all have a great night. And thank y'all for all 166 and all the ones that were here before that left and came and all that good stuff. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and keeping me company this evening. I had a really good time. I had a lot of fun. This is really, really fun for me. I'm still looking at the comments. Y'all are some fools. But again, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And be on the lookout because I want to give y'all content tomorrow. I already got one video scheduled to go up at 2 p.m. A crazy TikTok conspiracy theory video and some truths in there too. They got some new stuff coming with AI that I think is gonna be good and bad. Y'all gonna find out in that video. But I got so much stuff. I want to do one of Dougie's videos tomorrow. He sent me a thumbnail for the video that I want to do. So I want to do a Dougie video, one of his stories. And if I am at home, if it does rain, I will be here. And we'll do a Mr. Ballin live stream tomorrow evening as well. My second channel, it needs some content real bad. My buddy he loves my second channel. He'd be mad that I don't post to it enough. But I gotta find something worthy enough to give the second channel. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm not tired, but I want to be tired because it's late. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Thank you, Melissa, for the order. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Now, kid, what you doing here this late? Go to bed, woman. Bye.